Are you ready to explore an era that defined one of history's greatest superpowers? We're diving into a period often idealized as a golden age, a time when Rome supposedly achieved unparalleled peace and prosperity. But what did that peace truly mean, and for whom? Get ready to uncover the full story behind the Pax Romana, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming explorations of Rome's enduring legacy. Following the turbulent civil wars that plagued the late Roman Republic, the accession of Augustus in 27 BC didn't just mark the beginning of the Principate. It ushered in an era known as the Pax Romana, or Roman peace, lasting approximately 200 years. From Augustus to the death of Marcus Aurelius in 180 AD, this period is synonymous with stability, economic growth, and cultural flourishing across the vast Roman world. But to truly understand it, we must look beyond the simplified narrative. This wasn't a peace of universal goodwill, but a peace forged and maintained by an unprecedented concentration of power. So, how was this monumental peace achieved and sustained? Firstly, military might was absolutely foundational. The Roman legions, disciplined and professional, became the ultimate enforcers of order. They were stationed strategically along the vast borders, repelling external threats and crushing internal rebellions. This wasn't merely defense. It was a constant assertion of dominance. Any challenge to Roman authority, whether from a rebellious province or a neighboring tribe, was met with overwhelming force. The peace was, in essence, a forced peace, maintained by the sword. Secondly, the Pax Romana was underpinned by unparalleled administrative efficiency and infrastructure development. Rome wasn't just conquering lands. It was integrating them into a cohesive system. A vast network of Roman roads allowed for rapid troop deployment, efficient communication, and crucially, the unimpeded flow of trade. Standardized coinage, predictable laws, and a relatively stable political structure fostered an environment ripe for economic growth. Cities flourished, trade routes expanded from Britain to the Sahara, and a shared Roman identity, or at least a shared Roman administration, began to bind diverse peoples together. This was the prosperity aspect, a tangible benefit that helped to buy loyalty and cooperation from many. Now, for the transformative perspective. While life for many within the well-established Roman provinces reached new heights of security and comfort, the Pax Romana was not a universally experienced phenomenon. For those on the frontiers, it was a constant state of tension, of skirmishes, and of forced subjugation. For the enslaved population, who fueled much of Rome's economy, this peace offered no freedom. For cultures forcibly assimilated, it meant the suppression of native languages and traditions. The Pax Romana was a peace imposed by Rome for Rome's benefit. It was the peace of a powerful hegemon, not a harmonious global accord. Despite these complex realities, the impact of this period is undeniable. The Pax Romana allowed for the spread of Roman law, language, and engineering across a vast geographical area. It fostered intellectual exchange and artistic development. It created a common cultural sphere that even after the Western Empire's fall, profoundly influenced medieval Europe and beyond. The stability it provided facilitated the growth of Christianity and laid foundations for future political and social structures. In conclusion, the Pax Romana wasn't a utopian age, but it was a remarkable period in human history. It demonstrated the immense power of centralized authority to create stability, albeit often through coercive means. It was a golden age of peace and prosperity for many, particularly for the Roman elite and those within the secure core of the empire. Yet, it carried the inherent cost of an empire, the suppression of dissent, the exploitation of resources, and the constant assertion of dominance. If you found this deeper look at the Pax Romana enlightening, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more journeys into the heart of the Roman Empire. Next, we'll all uncover the secrets of the incredible Roman legion, the very force that made this peace possible.